I also really don't want to back out right now because it's 1:04 in the afternoon, and yeah, the beta's gonna end at any moment at this point in time. Oh. No! Just as I say that, no, no, no. Supposed to be a dash. Alright, well, actually, in all seriousness, though, with the new intro, I was kind of at some point in time expecting somebody to make the meme Allier intro. So, anyways, what's going on, guys? It's Rxqe, and today is now the last official day of the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta, and I don't even really know how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm gonna miss playing this game kind of a little bit just because I've been straight nerding the fuck out on this game. Currently, right now, it's 12:42 in the afternoon, and I got home from work earlier this morning. I took a nap. Well, I actually had planned on taking a nap just because I was so exhausted, but I wanted to wake up at about like 11 o'clock or so. So now at this point in time, I've really only got like maybe 18, 17 minutes or so to play the last little bit of the beta, unless for some odd reason they extended, which I highly doubt they're gonna do. I haven't seen anything from like Charlie Intel or anything like that they plan on extending the beta, so yep, the last tweet they had was at 10:30 this morning. Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta ends in 2.5 hours. No extension's been announced, so that's a big rip. Can we get some good rips in chat, boys? So now I guess with this little bit of time that I got left, I figured I would go ahead and just do my first and final review of the multiplayer beta, and honestly, so far, I was pretty surprised with it. I feel like this game really does have a lot of potential to be a very, very good Call of Duty, and I know that Treyarch has talked a lot about how that this is a Call of Duty that they want to consistently update for years to come, which is a really great thing. I feel like Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer should probably take notes on that, yeah, that might be the new meta mantra kind of thing, so I really do feel like it has a lot of potential to be a very, very good game. I mean, yes, granted, it's completely different. This is like no other Call of Duty we've ever played before. Well, mechanically in the sense of like certain things that are in the game, like, you know, the healing and stuff like that, and also at the same time, I can almost kind of tell that this game really was designed to be, maybe not necessarily an Overwatch kind of thing like those rumors were suggesting a couple of months ago, but yeah, definitely a Call of Duty game that was based a lot more on the competitive side. And if it wasn't going to be that, it was definitely something along the lines of maybe even futuristic, because I feel like these maps are really, really big for what they are, and they were almost kind of designed for the whole wall running thing, but after the whole, I suppose, backlash, I should say, about that, yeah, they were like, yeah, nah, we're gonna do boots on the ground since everyone's fucking tired of boosting through the air. I also have seen quite a lot of things about people talking about how, like, yeah, this is one of the laziest Call of Duties ever made, and I think rightfully so from what they've been working with. Like, yes, it almost kind of is lazy, just considering the fact that there's a lot of similarities from Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 4. For a prime example, there's 12 perks in the beta right now, and I think 11 of them are an exact straight rip copy and paste from Black Ops 3. Like, the only new one is Team Link. A lot of the weapons sound and look the same. Like, you got the ICR-7, that's the exact same thing from Black Ops 3. The MX-9 kind of looks like the Kuda, you know, like the list goes on and on and on. I really do feel like Treyarch had a completely different idea as to what they really wanted to do with this game, but after seeing the ideas kind of fall flat on their face, and again, getting the backlash for it, the kind of backtracking a little bit on Black Ops 3 success, like, I don't know, like, this game does feel like Black Ops 3 to me. You know, at this point in time, I almost kind of feel like this is Black Ops 3.5 in the sense of, hey, everybody liked Black Ops 3, so let's try and recreate it a little bit with boots on the ground and make it a game that's built to last for years. Also, as far as the copy and pasting goes, you've literally got 8 of the same specialists from Black Ops 3. Obviously, Ajax and Torque being the new ones, and Recon is technically a new one, but it's basically Outrider, so I honestly do have faith in Treyarch. I feel like from what the situation that they've been kind of dealt with, that, again, maybe they wanted to do a completely separate thing, but have had to backtrack and, like, kind of throw this at us. I think for what it is, I mean, like, it's different, but at the same time, like, it is refreshing, and I don't know, it's weird. And I feel like we say this kind of thing about every Call of Duty that comes out every single year, but now as far as the PC optimization goes, I mean, like, shit, right now, it feels completely fine, although I'm getting a little under 90 FPS, but I don't know if it's evident enough or not, but I feel like Treyarch really just did not care whether the solid 60 FPS was set before they released the multiplayer beta. I do have confidence in them in the fact that they'll fix all these kind of issues as far as, like, optimization goes. Like, we'll get a solid 60 FPS at least, well, at least on consoles, and then hopefully they'll fix it properly for PC. I mean, yeah, on PC we have the option to uncap our FPS, but it doesn't really feel uncapped. It still feels pretty limited, in my opinion. I meant to push F to grab the... never mind. Well, actually, nope, that kind of worked. Hold on a second. Well, I tried to phase up on him. Again, though, as far as the optimization goes, I mean, I could have made a completely wrong assumption, but honestly, I felt like my specs would have been fine enough to stream this game without really any issues. I mean, for a prime example, the more modern Call of Duties like MWR, Infinite Warfare, World War II, I do stream those games on the occasion, and yes, of course, I know I have to like lower my graphics a little bit, but having to go as far as like lowering render resolution and playing like basically Roblox Black Ops 4, I mean, like that's essentially what I've been streaming, and still managing to get like a little bit below 60 FPS is not okay in my opinion. So again, I don't know if that's something with my specs that I made a wrong assumption on, but it's a little bit disappointing nonetheless. I have a Ryzen 5 1600 processor. I mean, if I have to upgrade that, if I have to get like another stick of like 8 gigs of RAM or something like that, I don't know what I gotta do. I still am giving Treyarch some slack just because, I mean, like, after all, it is a beta. Still got a whole 2 months or so to update, fix this game, optimize it, make it run properly, everything like that. And I feel like Treyarch, it really is a studio to make the corrections that they need to in a short amount of time. I've said this countless times over. Obviously, I never want to see a Call of Duty game fail. I always want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I always wanted to see it succeed, regardless if I like the game or not.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
Did he just fucking kick me off the map like a football? What? I also know that I've mentioned this countless times, but overall, like, I'm genuinely surprised with Black Ops 4. Like, it's really not that bad of a game in my opinion. I mean, yes, again, it's completely different as to what we're used to seeing, but still, it feels like a Black Ops 3 boots on the ground that's kind of got like a time to kill like Black Ops 1. Alright, well, maybe a little bit longer, but the game definitely still does rely a whole lot more on gun skill, which I personally think is a pretty cool thing. It's pretty evident that I went from completely hating just the look of what Black Ops 4 was going to be to now honestly rather enjoying myself while playing the beta. Like, it's surprising. It's kind of come full circle a little bit. I'm not saying this is going to be the best Call of Duty ever, or this is going to become my new favorite Call of Duty. It's just that I'm really glad that I personally kind of enjoy the game to an extent, because again, I don't want to hate a Call of Duty. I can't stress that enough. No! What the fuck? Hello? Oh, there's only 3 people on their team, and they're all going extremely negative. Oh my god. You know, I was kind of starting to wonder why this game all of a sudden got so slow paced, but alright. I also really don't want to back out right now, because it's 1:04 in the afternoon, and yeah, the beta's gonna end at any moment at this point in time. Oh. No! Just as I say that, no, no, no. You're honestly fucking kidding me. Oh my god, restart the game using the Battle.net app. Oh dear, here we go. Yep, here comes the update. Literally, just as I say it. What are the fucking odds of that? Rxqe lock. Yep, there it is. The PC open beta will run from August 11th at 10 a.m. to August 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That means blah, 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 blah. Okay, and... yep, it's over. It's fucking over. God damn it. I can't get past that, though. Literally, the second I say, oh yeah, I mean, the beta is gonna end any moment now. Like, not even 2 seconds later. I fucking can't believe it. Alright. Still mad at myself because I wanted to wake up earlier, but I was so tired. But, I mean, it's whatever, though. Like, I'm not all that fussed. I'm sure at this point in time, a lot of you are really sick and tired of seeing so much Black Ops 4 being spammed. I mean, like, I don't know. So again, though, to wrap everything up here, I really do feel like Black Ops 4 will be successful, like, in its own sense. Like, maybe if people don't look at it like a Call of Duty game, I guess, maybe. This game really is the kind of game where people are really gonna have to get used to it. I mean, like, depending how many people, like, completely slobbed over the Black Ops 4 beta. I mean, like, I'm sure they're, you know, completely used to, like, the new healing mechanic and everything like that, and going back to old Call of Duties are gonna feel really weird, and it really is its own separate game in a sense, and I feel like Treyarch, with, again, like, the time that they've had to, like, backpedal and now make this is, I feel like, honestly, they haven't really done all that bad of a job. I mean, they still have, like, a lot of optimization issues to work out, but I feel like, you know what, it's really not that bad. And still, at this point in time, I have no idea when the Blackout beta is going to start. I'm just hoping that maybe we get like a long weekend or maybe 2 weekends again for that, and it's across all platforms at the exact same time. And now this is where I hope that a lot more players start playing on PC, because I know a lot of players on Fortnite play on PC, so I mean, I don't know, it depends. And one last thing that I wanted to mention here, I'm just curious as to what you guys think about Black Ops 4 recently on my channel. Like, some videos have done really well, some videos haven't done all that well, so I'm curious of what you guys think about the game, and also what you guys think about me posting the game. Obviously, I know I can't impress everybody, but I want to be sure that I'm at least posting content that you guys want to see, so. And still, again, on top of that, feel free to go ahead and leave your comments, thoughts, opinions, all sorts of stuff like that down in the comment section below on what you guys think about Black Ops 4. Personally, I'm honestly kind of excited for the game's release now. I also am pretty excited to see how well Blackout goes over, because if they nail this thing, like, if it goes over really, really well, that's going to be a huge boost to the Call of Duty franchise. So yeah, with that all being said, that's going to go ahead and wrap everything up here as far as the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta goes. Again, I really hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. was, and now I guess it's time to go back to Call of Duty 4, which obviously I'm completely fine with. It's gonna feel like such a long time up until the Blackout beta though. But anyways though guys, once again I really hope you all have enjoyed this video. It's been Soul Rage. I will talk to you guys later. Take care everybody.